It's Thursday, it's March 5th. I'm Megan McKinney. This is Here First from IPR. The U.S. Army Reserve says a second soldier from Iowa was among 6 service members killed in the Middle East on Sunday. Major Jeffrey O'Brien of Waukee died in an Iranian drone strike. He was 45 years old. The same drone strike on a command center in Kuwait also killed Sergeant Declan Cody of West Des Moines and 4 other members of the 103rd Sustainment Command. The logistics unit is based in Des Moines. Senator Joni Ernst said in a statement that she mourns for the soldiers who were killed. She says their decision to answer the call to serve will not be forgotten. Senator Chuck Grassley said in a statement, "It is devastating to learn a second Iowan was killed." And Governor Kim Reynolds called on Iowans to stand united in support of our fallen soldiers and those who love them. Lane County supervisors say Google is now pursuing a data center in Palo rather than an unincorporated part of the county. IPR's James Kelly reports it allows Google to bypass new regulations on natural resource usage the county recently passed.
The county's planning and zoning director, Charlie Nichols, says Google now plans to pursue an annexation agreement with the city of Palo. The county passed an ordinance last month that required large data center developers like Google to complete a water balance study and sign agreements with the county for water use and economic development. Supervisor Sammy Sheets says Google is trying to pit the two jurisdictions against each other.
If I had to take a guess, I assume, as they've done across the country, they're looking for less regulation when it comes to water specifically and to pay less money to provide a larger return to their shareholders, which is the whole point of existing as a company like Google does.
The county supervisors emphasized that data center projects have regional impacts on natural resources and urged Palo to consider a similar approach to the one adopted by the county. I'm James Kelly, IPR News.
The Department of Transportation would have to check people's legal status when they apply for a driver's license. That's under a bill advanced by an Iowa House panel. The proposal would require the department to use the online SAVE system when a person does not provide proof of citizenship. A real ID would count as proof for people renewing their licenses. Erica Johnson leads Iowa Migrant Movement for Justice, which provides legal services to immigrants. Johnson is opposed to the bill and says the proposal does nothing to prevent fraud.
The bill is a tool to expand a false narrative about supposed voter fraud by non-citizens in Iowa in order to undermine Iowans' confidence in our elections, so we're opposed to the bill.
A spokesperson from the Department of Transportation says it currently uses SAVE. They also say older people who don't have a real ID would have to provide proof of citizenship when renewing their license. Raising a child consistent with their sex would not count as child abuse or endangerment under a bill advanced by the Iowa House. Democrats say the bill would let caretakers put children through conversion therapy. Here's more from IPR's Isabella Liu.
Seeking mental health services to help a child live according to their sex would be allowed under the bill. So would denying a child gender transitioning procedures. Democratic Representative Amy Wickendall of Hiawatha says the bill will leave gender-diverse youth vulnerable to harmful conversion therapy practices.
This bill does not prevent child abuse, and it is designed to shield abusers. And while trans girls and gender non-conforming youth will be the ones to suffer on this bill, so will the men of tomorrow. Boys who are told they are not masculine enough.
The American Psychological Association says conversion therapy is not evidence-based and poses serious risks of harm. Those in support of the bill say it protects parental rights and doesn't change the definitions of physical abuse and neglect. I'm Isabella Liu, IPR News.
You're listening to Here First from IPR. I'm Megan McKinney. Thanks for taking the time to just sit with what's going on in the world today. Have a great Thursday.